Howdy y'all, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I will say straight away, if you did not catch part 1, I don't even remember if I put part 1 on the title, but there is a part 1 to this episode, to where I started this silage harvest, and ended the first recording about 10 seconds before I started this one, so, you know, I am in the middle of work, but it's like, you know, 2 episodes in a row is basically what it's going to be. If you watched the last one yesterday, and then this one comes out today, then, I don't know, deal with it, I guess. It'll be a day apart. You'll just have to wait for the ending of the silage harvest. Everybody gets excited about this silage harvest stuff, though. I mean, I know it is, you know, it's something they do, like, overseas in the UK and that sort of stuff, and if I ever go over there, I'm going to go check it out. It's going to be amazing. At least I hope at some point I'll get to vacation over like the UK or England or one of those other places. Come on, car. Ain't got all day, man. Come on. I mean, I do got all day. Farming is my job, but at the same time, I don't have all day. You need to be considerate. There we go. Sometimes it takes a bit. You just gotta wait for him to get out of the way. You know, to respect the farmer. Alright, so we are already half full. If you haven't seen the other episode. This thing only fills up to 84% apparently. And I had forgotten about that. Because we use it to do wood chips. And I would have to assume that, you know, maybe it only filled up to 100% with certain products, which I would assume. I thought maybe chaff would going to be one of those certain products, but apparently not, because it only filled up to like 40,000 something when the specification sheet says 48,000, which is all at the same time kind of deterring, because you buy stuff based on, like, you know, you buy a lot of like tippers and stuff based on how much can actually go in them. You know, the IT runner pack is amazing. You know, I wish they'd have just simply put it in the game. You know, because they can't, like, the mod came out right after the game. So they really should have just put it, like, implemented in the game. Because it was a DLC, and normally they implement all the DLCs. So I don't know what their deal was there. It really should have just been implemented into the game. You know, but maybe they had the reasonings. I don't know. You never really know with some of these companies. It's going good though. It's going real good. As long as I don't cut all the corn into extra little stuff, whatever. I do need at least 2.5 trailer loads, I think. Because I think I have to have at least 100,000 liters in the silo, in the thing, in the clamp or whatever. Now, if it comes up and I have like 98,000 or something like that, I'm gonna be super frustrated, because it's gonna be like I am right there, and since I'm not right at the 100,000 mark, I can't do anything with it. You know, we don't have corn for a bit, so we're gonna have to. I don't even know what we would do. I don't know. I'd probably have to go back in the video and try to figure out about how much chaff I actually wasted because the trailer wasn't working properly. You know, and maybe go in and see if I can try to figure out how to add it in. I don't even know how to do that, so I don't know. We'll just pay attention to it this time. I don't think any cars come from that direction. I think it seems like they're always just coming from this direction. Not that I'm gonna stop looking both ways, but it just seems to be the thing, I guess. Is that they really only come from the one way. I would say maybe it's a one-way road, but there's yellow lines. It can't be. We're getting very close. Very, very close. I haven't been paying attention to how much we get on each pass, though. That'd probably be something good to know. Come on, trailer. Stay with me, buddy. It's something about when you turn. When you turn, it's like all messed up or something. Man, I hope they fix that. I know there was an update. And I did download the update. So, I don't know. Alright, so that had 33 whenever I started this row. Now it's 35. A little over 2,000 maybe. About what we're getting out of it. I think. Wait for this car. We got 35,736. 35,736. We should not get more than 5,000. What are you doing back there? What in the world, man? What is going on with my trailer? You guys see this? I don't even understand. Alright, so about 2,000. Alright, let's unhook you again, just so you'll stop messing up. Good grief, man. That's insane. I'm gonna have to get like a different... I'm gonna have to get a different trailer, I guess. I knew I was having trouble with it, but I didn't realize I was having that much trouble with it. It's like I had some trouble unhooking the log trailer the other day. It's like I pushed the X button and it came out and kind of set down on the ground. But then it was like freaking out all over the place and it wouldn't quite sit down right, and it kept raising the whole back of the tractor up in the air and all sorts of stuff. And I thought that was just because of where I had put it. I thought it had stopped loading there for a minute. What is... This is gonna frustrate me if it's freaking messing up all my chaff. Alright, we're gonna go dump because this is ridiculous. It has pretty much stopped. It looked like it had stopped loading there for a minute. Even though it's still not at the amount I had in it earlier. Holy cow, this is ridiculous. We're not using this anymore. This is just frustrating me. Hold on. I guess we're gonna take this over there and then we're gonna get rid of this stupid we're gonna get rid of this stupid IT runner crap. This is a terrible mod. I know it's not that cutter. Like right then it messing up. That was not the cutter. That's because the trailer's messing up. We're gonna get rid of this and get some other, you know, some other nicer trailer. I'm gonna need to take the IT runner thing. Well, I should be able to just I think I'm just gonna reset all the IT runner stuff. I think I just have this and then the log thing, I think. So we'll get rid of this and then we'll trade it all in for a oh, what is it, like a like I remember what it, like we'll just trade it in for a tipper this same size. and then we'll just kind of be without a log trailer. I'm gonna refund myself some of the money though, just because I'm gonna. It's basically I'm gonna take it back and tell them it's defective, and that it doesn't work properly. You know, if you buy something from a store and you bring it home, you go to use it and it doesn't work properly, then you get to take it back and tell them that it's broken. Oh, let's compact this first, I guess. Whoops, wrong button. I'm assuming driving over the whole thing compacts it as well. Even though you're not on the part you just dumped. Probably do need to just drive on this, because that way it'll actually, like, smash down or whatever. It needs to be smoothed out a little bit. Come on, you get smooth. Get smooth, man. It's not getting smooth. I must have dumped a little bit too much there or something. Well, there's that part. Now let's go deal with this trailer. Alright, so basically what we did is I brought all the IT runner stuff back up here, talked to the guys. They refunded me all of my money, 55 grand for the hauler, 9,000 for the wood hauling trailer, and then 45,000 for the tipper that we were using. Which leaves us with $197,222. Now that one held 48,000 liters. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get one that will hold 48,000 liters. Or at least it said it did. It actually only held 40. We got a semi, but we need one we can hook to our tractor. What is this? That's 56,000 liters. That's actually a pretty good looking trailer. I don't want to go too big. This kind of looks kind of nice. A Joskin. I think that's new, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever seen it before, so let's buy one of those. We might as well. And then, is there anything we can get in the forestry department? I mean, we can get this timber runner for the semi. We'll probably have to do that later. I still have the IT runner pack in, as you can probably note. As you've probably noticed, but we're just not going to be using it anymore. This shouldn't be any trouble, I don't think, pulling it with this big thing. This Massey's got some power. Got some power. Alright. I don't remember what it said the capacity of this thing was. I'll have to look probably. But this thing should max out. I shouldn't have any trouble with it. Turn my beacons on. Alright, is there a thing on this too? Yeah, there is. Okay. There's like a silage, whatever deal. Stupid truck. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, I wonder if it would actually be that hard to get these vehicles to actually stop at the stop signs and stuff. I know that, I think it was, what, Bullet Bill did it? Is that trailer really pushing me that much? Is that why I'm weaving all over the place? Because the trailer's pushing me around? Surely this tractor's big enough for this trailer. At least I would think so. This is a rather large tractor. I mean, it's not huge, but it should be big enough to pull a tipper. Without any issues. Alright, Let's see. Still save my GPS course. That's always good. There we go. That's better. At least so far, well, so far I guess it's the same. There's not a whole lot of difference. You know, I apologize about that, but I don't know what was going on. Maybe one of you guys knows, you know, why it would be doing something like that. It seems like it was just super messed up. You know, I have no idea what was going on there. Let's just go all the way over here. We'll kind of put down in here. Just start going from one side to the other and doing it. What I think I might do is I might just finish the field up and then bring you guys back for like the very end of it. That way, otherwise we're not gonna have time to get it in this episode if I want to cut it down to 30 minutes or whatever. Have to roll over a stump there. That's nice. The stumps have collisions, but they don't like try to kill your tractor or something. You know, they don't try to destroy your equipment just because they're there. You know, it could be worse. It lifted up a little bit, but I think that's just the size of the trailer. We might have actually gotten too big of a trailer. You know, now that I'm seeing how it's acting and stuff, but I guess maybe that just means we need to save up some money and buy a bigger tractor. I don't know. Was there actually a... Was there a... No, that's not it. Where's that? Is there a recommended horsepower? No. It says it holds 47,000. I don't know. We could have got that Joskins trailer. That's not too bad. This one looks like it has silage sides though. Like these all look like they have silage sides. So I don't know. We bought it. We're kind of in the situation where I'm not going to take it back. It's a nice big trailer. It'll probably come in handy once we get a bigger combine. We're getting very, very close to being done, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the viewing public for the Butcher Man channel. And we got like 2 more passes left. Isn't that amazing? 2 more passes. And then we'll be on the road. Come on now. Get in there, man. Oh, man. It almost feels like a Saturday. You know, since I'm off work, it feels like a Saturday because I'm recording in the mornings. I guess I'm not live streaming, but, you know, you ever have those days off? It's probably about every time you have a day off. You always feel like it's the weekend. You know, then you're just sitting around hanging out, yeah, and then all of a sudden you realize it's not actually the weekend, and you're like, crap. Like, isn't that just kind of like a bummer? But, I mean, then you remember, hey, I still got a day off. I mean, that's always good. Raise that up. Ain't nobody coming. This thing's actually doing pretty good, but the trailer is filling up, and the tractor is feeling it, if you want to say that. It's feeling the pain. Feeling the pain and anguish of a large 35,000 liter. What was that about? My number wasn't going up. Does it just do that sometimes? Is Farming Simulator 17 lagging out? I think it is. It's like having trouble. Maybe it wasn't the, oh, whatchamacallit. Maybe it wasn't the IT runner pack. We're still having trouble with that thing, like, flipping all around the place and doing some crazy stuff. And we're going to take this harvester with us, because we might leave it over the cow pen. Just because that's pretty much all we're going to use it for, is making cow feed. You guys haven't gathered, if you haven't seen the episodes where I talked about it yet, we're not be doing silage at a biogas plant on this map. You know, we're going at least, you know, semi-realistic, you know, about as much as you can in a farming in an arcade farming game. Farming Simulator 17. You know, and like this is a U.S. map. I'm a U.S. citizen. You know, I'm a United States farmer. I don't we don't do silage to the biogas plant over here. We don't have biogas plants. You know, so we're just going to be doing silage for cow feed, which is what we actually do. You know, it is really cool to see an actual like silage bag laying out in the field. It's actually a fairly like amusing thing to see. You know, I took pictures of one a while back that I seen. Maybe this harvester will give me extra weight up in here. Alright, I don't know how to do this. Maybe if I start dumping and then just like start driving fairly quickly instead of slow like I've been doing. I just got it floored now. How was that? That ought to work pretty good. What's our compaction at? Already 82%. That's not bad. Probably because there's more in here. I'm at 117, so I really hope we can blanket this silo. Pretty sure you can't blanket from inside the tractor now, though. I don't think that's a thing. What if I can steer with my mirrors? Probably not. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Yeah, let's see if we can blanket it. I'm pretty sure, I think you can. If I can't, then I'm gonna wonder why. Let's see. Blanket silo. Look at that, and the blanket only covers the actual silage, or actual chaff, or whatever. Bunker silo was covered. That's amazing. Isn't that just awesome? Fermenting silage, 1%. Alright. And then, as far as I know, like, once it's done, you come and unblanket it, it'll just be the end of it. Like a little section. And then once you scoop that up, it'll go to the next section, or whatever. Which is, I'm pretty sure that's realistic. I don't think you'd want to uncover the whole thing all at once. So I got a straw bale. I got a bunch of hay bales. I got a few straw bales in here. That I've had in there forever, but what else will cows need? That might be the next thing we need to do. All right, so if we buy cows, they're gonna need water, which I've got a tanker. I can just go get it. I have straw. I have grass. No, I don't have grass. Oh, I do have grass. I have grass up at the sheep. I still have grass in the loading wagon sitting up at the sheep, so I can bring that down. And then hay and power food. Okay. Hay or silage or power food. We'll probably just do hay, because silage is a little bit harder to get. You know, you can actually make grass into silage or whatever. Yeah, where's the animals? I need a mixing wagon. We got this or this, and it looks like they look the same, but I think they're different brands than what they used to be. Silo King or the Self-Line Compact 1216. I feel kind of compelled to get that. Well, I wanted to say that way we don't have to bring a loader to put the silage in this, but at the same time we have to bring a loader to put the hay in it and the straw in it anyway. So 16. Oh, they're both 16,000 this time. Used to one was 16 and one was 12. I think this was 16, this was 12. We'll probably just get the Silo King then, or the Trailed Line Duo 1814 then. And what I might do is I might also get a skid steer to bring over here. 49. We really just need this with a bucket and a bale fork. Right? I think that's all I need. This should be fine. What are the buckets on this hold? 2,000. That should be fine. I guess we'll do that at some point. I'll probably just go buy them at some point, you know, off camera and just bring them over here. That way we have them. But yeah, we're like right there, and then after that, what we, you know, the main thing is we need to save up some money and actually buy the cows. Oh yeah, I was gonna leave this thing over here, wasn't I? Well, let's take it all back to the farm. Because the tipper is going to be at the farm anyway, so I don't want to have to run all the way over here if we got a field somewhere that needs to be chaffed. I'll get it figured out eventually what we're doing. But yeah, it's been good though. That was a, you know, that was a good experience. It wasn't really that hard, you know. I don't think we're gonna really need a silo pusher or a silage pusher. You know, we don't need to be pushing it up and trying to shape it and mold it and all that stuff. That is a kind of a cool thing they put in there, but you know, I don't think I have any use for it. You know, because as long as you dump it out fairly thin and you compact it each time, you know, it doesn't seem like it's a problem getting the blanket on it. But then all I need is a mixing wagon. I'll need a tractor as well over there. I might have to end up looking into just getting a small loader tractor just for the cow pen, because the oh, what am I trying to say? If I get the mixed ration trailer, then I can't power it with the skid steer, so I actually need a tractor. So we may have to look into what would be a good loader tractor to put over there. Hopefully I can get one fairly cheap, but I don't know. I may not be able to get one cheaper than, you know, whatever. We'll have to look. We'll park this and then we'll look in the catalog. See what all we can see, what our options are. Yeah, I got a space over there. That was a good amount of work though, man. That takes quite a while with some of this stuff. Better swing a little bit wide for this. Eventually I won't be able to do that because this whole area will be covered in nothing, but I think for now we'll just kind of like sit this down. We'll go ahead and unload that and then shut this off. Alright, what do we got for tractors that can put loaders on them? There's this New Holland. Does it get a loader? Yes, it does. So that'd be another T5, and all it'd really be for is just moving bales and stuff over the cows and like scooping silage and that sort of thing. It's like 83 grand though. $83,000. Man, that's kind of put me off a little bit. Well, if I gotta pay 83 for that, I'd almost rather just get this self-propelled then. That's gonna be, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out and see what the cheapest way to do it is, I guess. Because I need a loader, but I need a loader either way. But then also, if I get this, I need a tractor in order to power it, to grind it. This is self-propelled, so I don't need a tractor to grind that. So it'll just be something I figure up, like write down all the prices and stuff, and try to figure out what the cheapest way to do it is for now. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. We finished up our silage harvest, and we are more prepared for getting cows and getting our dairy farm going. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button for me. And if you loved it, please subscribe. And that way you can see when I upload videos, and we'll hang out more and talk more. And you guys can ask me questions and that sort of stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and good day to y'all.